what's up YouTube? It's Nooch the Console Samurai, and I'm going to give you my first impressions of Shadow of Mordor. Obviously yesterday was the release date. I picked it up last night, got a couple hours in, and I have to say I'm enjoying this game. I'm hesitant to enjoy it too much. I have been burned recently by a couple games that I thought sounded great, but so far I'm really enjoying it. To give you just a quick rundown on the story, because honestly I haven't really gotten too far into the story itself yet. You are a ranger of Gondor, and basically the forces of Sauron, the main villain of Middle-earth legend, I guess? I don't know. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, all the other things. The Dark Lord Sauron, his army invades your base, essentially, and they kill your son, your wife, and then they kill you. However, you are caught between the land of the living and land of the dead. You're banished from death, where you meet a mysterious spirit who, I'm not sure who he is. We'll figure out who he is later. I've heard of who he was, but I don't want to spoil anything or give you incorrect information, so I assume we'll find out soon. The reason why I, as I said, haven't really gotten into the story too much is I kind of got sidetracked on the battle system. Battle system is actually very interesting. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. There are a lot of just generic enemies wandering around, and obviously they all want you dead. But if one of them succeeds, one of them does kill you, he very well might get a promotion within the ranks of Sauron's army. And as he gets his rank up, he may challenge another captain or lead captain or whatever. He may challenge them, kill them, get a promotion, and this is all, you just see this all behind the scenes. So, it is entirely possible that the first enemy who kills you can become one of your primary enemies in the game, even though he starts out as essentially a nobody. So, because he gets these promotions, and you actually see him get the promotion, it goes to who killed you, and any other major enemy who was actually in, or not even major, but any other named enemy who was in that battle, they all get promotions. They move up a rank, maybe. They can challenge other people. You get to actually watch them, just brief little animations, fight and get a promotion. It really makes you want to go hunt them down, which is kind of what sidetracked me. Is the first couple enemies who killed me, I went and I found them. And it took some time because I kept getting killed before I got hold of the battle system, which is fun. It's not, it really is unlike anything. It's not a traditional RPG, but it is still really fun. I did actually go hunt them down, and I got most of them. Did kill me, just in case you're wondering. But that's all before I've really done the first story mission. So we'll have to see how that progresses. It's just fun. You have the ability to transform yourself back and forth between the human and the spirit form, to pick up special items and spiritual things, because whoever this spirit is that's with you has been around for a very, very, very long time. But it's a really fun game. It combines stealth. It combines stealth killing games, if you enjoy those, with generic hack and slash games, with RPG elements of you leveling up, the enemies leveling up. There are all kinds of little side missions, little tiny side missions, like collect 2 of these. And they're just sitting out there in the world. You just have to find 2 of them and collect them. Or you have ranged attacks. It's a very, at this point, I have to say, it's a very well-rounded RPG game. It may not be traditional RPG like what we're used to seeing, but it is definitely a nice, new, refreshing take on the genre. And I'm interested to see how long it continues to be a fun game, or how the ending is, or how the nemesis system, which is actually the battle system where the enemies kind of, depending on who it is, and each one does have their own personality traits, depending on who it is that actually kills you, they move up. Interested to see how that develops the game. because it promises to make it a very dynamic game. And if it works out well, I actually would be interested to see this system implemented in other games. Not necessarily like Lord of the Rings, but I'd be interested to see how the Nemesis system can be applied to different worlds and different themes. But anyway, so if you are looking at this game, thinking about maybe picking it up, I got it on the Xbox One, it's on the PS4. I do not recommend picking it up on the 360 or the PS3 when those come out, I think next month. I've heard that due to system limitations, they had to seriously scale back the Nemesis system, and it does not work. I haven't gotten my hands on it to test it, but that is what I read online, and we all know that the internet never lies. So, with that being said, if you're looking at the game, go ahead and pick it up. I don't think there's any reason to favor either PS4 or Xbox One. You essentially get the same thing. Different retailers have different things, but none of them seems to be particularly advantageous than any other. So, pick it up. It doesn't really matter where you get it from or for which one of the two systems you get it for. Once again, I am Console Samurai. I'll see you around. Maybe I'll see you in Mordor.